Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just cleaning up the rest of the remnants of Cleveland.
Take the past, burn it up and let it go. Carry on, I'm stronger than you'll ever know. That's the deal, you get no respect. You're gonna get yours, you better watch your neck. I want domination, I want your submission. I gotta roll the dice, never look back and never think twice. Whoa, I never give in. Whoa, I never give up. Whoa, I never give in. I just wanna be loved.
Yup. 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 Lord, when I tell you, my blood pressure, my heart rate, I can't handle any more of that. I really can't. I don't know if I'll ever be able to handle that one again. Why? Why, dear God? Why? Someone please, God, explain this to me. Why we had to make my heart skip about 40 beats every 3 minutes. Like that's not healthy. Damn near having a heart attack here. I don't understand why how I don't understand it. Let's recap it. Let's talk about why I almost had a heart attack. So we're in Cleveland. That was probably step number 1. We were in Cleveland. 1st and 10, the Browns, they get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, they get a pass for 7. 3rd and 1, no gain. 4th and 1, they end up getting a legal formation. So on 4th and 5, they end up punting it. 1st and 10, Lamar for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, incomplete. 3rd and 11, Rashid Ali, he gets the first down. 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets the first. 1st and 10, Andrews gets the catch. So this is a bit of a milestone here. He now has the most receptions in franchise history with 5,784. Big accomplishment by Mark Andrews. This is why we love him. 1st and 10, Derrick Henry, he gets 6. 2nd and 4, Henry got the first. 1st and 10, Henry got 14 after Lamar ended up scrambling and flicking it to him. 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell got 1. 2nd and 9, Isaiah Likely unfortunately dropped it. 3rd and 9, Lamar got to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Henry got 1. 2nd and goal, incomplete. 3rd and goal, Lamar got sacked. 4th and goal, Tyler Loop kicks a 25-yarder. It's good. It's 3-0. It's 4:55 in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Cleveland, they get a gain of 13. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, they get a gain of 12. 1st and 10 is incomplete. 2nd and 10, they end up getting the first down. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 is no gain. 3rd and 7, they end up getting 2. 4th and 5, they kick a field goal. It's now 3-3, and that ends the first quarter. Quick first quarter, decent first quarter. I won't lie. I don't really have much to say about it. We held them to 3 and out. They held us to 3 and out. We got a field goal. They got a field goal. Nothing too crazy. My blood pressure's all right for now. 1st and 10 now. Mark Andrews gets a gain of 12. 1st and 10. Keaton Mitchell gets 2. 2nd and 8. King Henry, he got 2. 3rd and 6, incomplete. 4th and 6, we end up punting the ball away at 12:43 left in the first half. 1st and 10 now. Cleveland, they pass for 18. 1st and 10 is a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, Kyle Van Noy, big on the sack there for a loss of 7. 3rd and 18, they get a gain of 7. 4th and 11, they punt it. And this is where it starts. They punt it. We call a fair catch. Go to grab it. Slip. Fumble it. They get it. They grab it. This is one moment where I wanted to pick my coffee table up and throw it out the window. One of many, actually. 1st and goal, they get a gain of 3. 2nd and goal, loss of 3. 3rd and goal, incomplete. 4th and goal, they end up kicking the field goal. 6-3, 8:44. So, I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too pressed about it. Because, if anything, at least they only got 3 out of it. 3 is better than 6. Or technically 7. But you understood what I meant. 1st and 10, Lamar is sacked. 2nd and 19, the ball is tipped. And it tipped off Keaton Mitchell's hands, and the Browns end up catching it for a pick 6 touchdown. See? That BPMs, they're going up real high, real fast. 7:43 left in the first half. Oh, I can't handle this. 1st and 10 now. Henry, he gets a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Henry gets the first. 1st and 10. Zay oh my God, this was so nice. He caught the pass and got to the 5-yard line for a 45-yard catch and run. Oh my God. I swear, if he didn't get the back of his leg tipped right on the hamstring, he was taking that one to the house for a touchdown. 1st and goal, Henry loses 3. 2nd and goal, Keaton Mitchell, he gets that same 3 back. 3rd and goal, neutral zone infraction. Thank you. Right at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. Choo-choo. King Henry touchdown, baby. Fought through it. So, there we go. Derrick Henry is back on track, and I love it. 13-10. 4:17 left in the first half. 1st and 10 now. Gain of 4 for Cleveland. 2nd and 6. They get a gain of 1. 3rd and 5. Dylan Gabriel ends up getting 1. 4th and 4. They punt the ball away. However, this A will take us to the 2-minute warning, but B, there was an offsides on us at the same damn time. And they were under 5 yards. So what does that mean? 4th and 4 and you get an offsides, which is 5 yards. What does that mean? Automatic first down. If you're wondering if I'm extremely angry, the answer is yes. So now, 1st and 10 for Cleveland. They get 27. Higher. 1st and 10, they end up passing for 5. We take a timeout. 2nd and 5, they no gain, so we take our 2nd timeout. 3rd and 5, incomplete. 4th and 5, their field goal is good, so now it's 16-10 with 56 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10, they get it. Us now, we go incomplete. 2nd and 10, we lose 2. They take a timeout. 3rd and 12, likely gets 10. They take their 2nd timeout, and now on 4th and 2, we punt it. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 2 in the first half. When I tell you I'm so angry at this point, why offense? Why? Where are the blocks? Keaton, why? This is what kills me about our offense sometimes. We take our runners and turn them into receivers. Why? We have people with hands for that. Why does Keaton Mitchell need to attempt to catch the ball when we have DeAndre Hopkins? Why does Derrick Henry need to attempt to catch the ball when we have Zay Flowers? How about we have 2.5 stellar tight ends? Because Mark Stellar, likely stellar. Kohler's not bad. I enjoy Kohler. So we have in total 5 solid people who we know probably 7.5 times out of 10 are going to catch that ball, at least for positive yardage. Why are we making our runners do that? I don't understand it. Lamar, please, for the love of God, stop standing around. Please stop standing around. If you don't see anybody open, just go. If you see an open lane, just go. Stop standing. I understand you want to let the play develop, but please, by God, Stanley, Falalele, y'all need to hold your blocks. Myles Garrett is lighting you guys up. Literally running by you like untouched. So please. In defense, we've given up only a field goal. Only field goals. No offensive touchdowns so far. That's good. But please, God, stop letting them get this much yardage and letting them get within field goal range. Please, for the love of God, stop. Special teams, punt team. Really? So we're really? That's how you feel? You fair catch and you don't stand under it. You dive to the side of it. The only positive thing to come out of that was Derrick Henry. But what else is new? So, before I get more heated again this early in the morning, we'll be right back.
Gotham has forgotten what justice means. The Dark Knight is here to remind them. Batman. Tonight at 6. Good guys wear black. The future of Metropolis is in the hands of the Man of Steel. He's gonna be busy. Superman. Weeknights at 6:30. Only Toonami.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We get the ball to start the second half. 1st and 10 now. We get a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. We lose 2. 3rd and 3. Lamar unfortunately gets sacked again. 4th and 5. We punt it. And during the second quarter, Dylan Gabriel got a concussion. So Shedeur Sanders, the man, the boy, everybody has been begging Kevin Stefanski, the entire franchise of Cleveland, the entire league, to finally gets his start. So 1st and 10, they pass for 5. 2nd and 5, no gain. There was a holding call on them. 2nd and 15, they end up passing for 8. 3rd and 8, Shedeur got sacked. So 4th and 21, they punt the ball away. 1st and 10 now, Keaton Mitchell gets 6. 2nd and 4, Henry gets 6. 1st and 10 is incomplete. 2nd and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 6. 3rd and 4, Andrews gets 11. 1st and 10 now, Derrick Henry, he ends up getting 7. 2nd and 3, there's a holding call by the Ravens. 2nd and 13, Isaiah Likely, he ends up getting 5. 3rd and 8, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I didn't write it. It's crazy. 3rd and 8, we go incomplete. 4th and 8, we delay a game. 4th and 14, we punt the ball away. 5:06, 1st and 10. They slip. 2nd and 10, they go incomplete. 3rd and 10, interception by Nate Wiggins. Thank you very much, Shedeur Sanders. I will take that. 1st and 10, pass is batted and picked. Tit for tat. Tit for tat, I guess. 1st and 10 now, they end up almost getting picked off. However, there's a delay of game on us for some reason. 2nd and 5, they end up getting a gain of 2. 3rd and 3, Shedeur, he took it himself for the first. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, they get a gain of 2. 3rd and 6, Shedeur is sacked again. Love it. 4th and 20, they punt the ball away. 1:02 left in the third. 1st and 10, King Henry, choo-choo, 59-yard run, baby, let's go. 1st and goal, Derrick Henry gets to the 6, and that ends the third quarter. All right, my blood pressure. We're almost done. I promise I won't crash out as much anymore. I'm lying. I promise you I'm going to end up crashing out a lot more. 2nd and goal, no gain for Derrick. 3rd and goal, incomplete. 4th and goal, field goal. Lovely. We're at 16-13 now. We're almost there. It's only a one score game now. Almost there. 1st and 10 for Cleveland, they get a gain of 8. 2nd and 2, they get the first down. 1st and 10, incomplete. 2nd and 10, they get a loss of 2. 3rd and 12, they get a gain of 5. 4th and 7, they punt it. However, they challenged it because when they punted the ball away, what was it? I don't even remember, but they challenged the one call, but it ended up standing. I forget what it was. 1st and 10, Zay, he gets 15. 1st and 10, Lamar down. So they blew the whistle, but Lamar was still on his feet and even got yanked out of a pile. He wasn't down, like he didn't, no body part touched the ground. He was touched, but this ain't two-hand touch. Like he didn't get taken down, so that's BS. That is mad BS. 2nd and 19, Keaton Mitchell gets 9. 3rd and 10, Zay gets it for 18. Absolutely beautiful. 1st and 10, Derrick Henry, no gain. 2nd and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 16. 1st and 10, Zay gets 15. Let's keep this gravy train rolling. 2nd and 5, or no, Zay got 5, I'm sorry. 2nd and 5, Henry, no gain. 3rd and 6, incomplete. Somehow there was no pass interference on Tylan Wallace. Pulled his whole jersey, but whatever. 4th and 6, our field goal is good, so now we are tied. Tyler Loop is on point. 16-16, 4:59. There was a flag on the return for holding by Cleveland, but whatever. 1st and 10 is incomplete. 2nd and 10, incomplete. There's misholding called right on the right on the. Let's see, they were going from right to left. Right to left, so it would have been, if you're looking at it and going that way, it would be on the right. It was on the right tackle for them. But now, 3rd and 10, they go incomplete. It was intentional grounding by them, which was enforced, but there was also a holding call, which we declined. Would have been nice if we enforced both, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. 4th and 25, they punted away. 4:32. 1st and 10, Derrick Henry loses to. 2nd and 12, D-Hop catches for 11. 3rd and 1, Henry no gain. Oh my God. The play of the day, the play of the weekend, and I'm going to throw it in right here before I say it.
That is Andrews under center on 4th and 1. Andrews spinning away, and there he goes! Andrews all the way! Touchdown! What a call by the Ravens!
Charles, Todd Monken is in his bag, is what the young kids would say. And John Harbaugh said to us, you always have to reinvent yourself. So we talked about their struggles on short yardage. A week ago, Mark Andrews gets under center.
Mark Andrews, 4th and 1. What we think is the Andrews adjustment, pulls it, fakes the handoff, rolls all the way out in 36, 35 yards down, and gets the touchdown. Oh my God. This is why I love Mark Andrews. It's now 23-16 with 2.5 minutes left. We got this. 1st and 10. Deep conversion for Cleveland. 2-minute warning. Here we go. 1st and 10. Incomplete for them. 2nd and 10. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. They get the first. 1st and 10. Shador gets 5. 2nd and 5. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Awuzie on the touchdown saving pass breakup, literally the arm in and pulls it backwards, knocks it out. They take a timeout right after, we take a timeout right after. And then 4th and 5, Shador goes incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Guess what? 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 10, incomplete. So Cleveland, that's 2-0 on us for the year, brothers. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? You can stay in that dustpan because y'all got swept. Psst, psst, swept. So, what that means, my blood pressure's back to normal now. It shouldn't have been that close. There's no reason why it should have been that close. Lamar, I'm going to need you to be on your hop on Sunday. Yeah. I ain't really got much to say now. It's done. It's over with. I can calm down. I can relax a little bit. So here's the thing. We play New York. We play the Jets. We play the Jets on Sunday. But Tyrod Taylor, our backup from our Super Bowl in 2012, he's gonna be their starting QB. I love that. It's been a while, but a former Raven from 2011 to 2014. He was our number 2 to Joe Flacco when we won. Let's see, because my Ray Lewis Hall of Fame doesn't have the year specifically, but it was the 2012, the 2011-2012 season. Yep, we play the Jets on Sunday, 1:00. We got this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I know it's probably a weird-looking episode once again, but oh well. I know you guys love it. Hey, but we are up to 45 subscribers, and I just want to say I have to thank each and every one of you, every person who has clicked that subscribe button, everybody who's clicked that like button. I thank you from the bottom of my heart because every subscriber matters to me. Every person who likes the content and likes the video matters to me. So when I say I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, I truly and dearly mean that. So thank you all who are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, be like everybody else. Be like the others. Go ahead and click that red button. Click the notification button. Like it. Comment. Love it. I will see you all next week. Thank you all again for watching. Goodbye.